3.2 angle relationships. The first thing is the angle bisector. It's a ray line or line segment that cuts an angle into two equal parts, which we have talked about before. So it says if EF bisects EDG, then what? So EF is my angle bisector, so that means the two parts that are cut are DEF and FEG. We can call this problem a part equals part, because if this is 30, then the other part's 30, then the whole thing is 60. So for example, it says FH bisects angle EFG, then EFG is 120. So therefore, these two are the same. That means, well, if I know the whole thing is 120, then I can just do 120 divided by 2, which gives us 60. So that means each part is 60 degrees. The next examples, so it says find the angle, so ST bisects, so I like to highlight, so ST bisects angle RSU, and angle RST is 37. So that is 37, and this is an angle bisector, that means these are the same. So TSU is also 37, and the whole thing is 37 plus 37 equals 74. RSU is acute because it's less than 90. Alright, so then we try it again. So it says XB bisects angle AXC. It tells us AXB is 5x plus 2. BXC is 6x minus 6. So if this is a bisector, that means these two are the same. So that means to find x, I can set it equal to each other. So 5x plus 2 equals 6x minus 6. Okay, so now I'm going to solve for x. I'm going to go ahead and subtract 5x. And then I'm going to add 6. So this side cancels out. This side cancels out. 2 plus 6 is 8. 6 minus 5 is x. So x equals 8. And then if I want to find angle AXB, I plug in x into this equation. So AXB is 5 times 8 plus 2, which is 42. So AXB is 42. And if that side is 42, that means they're both 42. So the whole thing is 42 plus 42, which is 84. So that means AXC is acute because, again, it's less than 90. Okay, let's try the last one on this page. So it says name the angle bisector. So our angle bisector is what cuts it in half. So RQ. And I put an arrow because it's a ray. And I want to solve for x. So because my picture has the congruent marks, that means they're also equal. So x plus 40 equals 3x minus 20. So I'm going to subtract x, and then I'm going to add 20. Cancel. 40 plus 20 is 60. Equals 3 minus x is 2x. And then I divide by 2. So x equals 30. So if x is 30, then PQR is, I'm going to plug it over here, PQR. So 30 plus 40 is 70. So 70 degrees. So if that side is 70, then QRS is also 70. So PRS is 70 plus 70, which is 140. PRS is obtuse because it's greater than 40 and greater than 90. Alright, so that was angle bisector. If you flip it to the back, the last part is angle addition. So angle addition is your part plus part equals whole. So P plus P equals whole. It tells us, well, measure angle BAC, so this is our part, and DAC, another part, equals the whole, which is BAD, so BAD is our whole. So for example, it says BAC is 30, BAD is 50, which that is the whole. Let's find DAC, so technically that's our x. Well, if I have the whole and I have the part, then I can just subtract 50 minus 30, which gives us 20 degrees. Okay, and then we can try it again. So it says IHJ is 40, KHJ is 2x plus 8, and the whole thing is 72. Now, because it doesn't say angle bisector and there's no congruent marks, we can't set it equal. But we have the whole thing right here. So that's what we set it equal to. So this is part, whole. So 2x plus 8 plus 40 equals 72. Alright, and then I just solve for x. So my first step is to combine like terms. So 8 plus 40. So 2x plus 48 equals 72. Subtract 48. 2x equals 24. Last step is to divide by 2. So x equals 12. Alright, and then the last one, so it says if ZWX is 160, so ZWX, that is the whole thing, so that is 160. So we have our part, we have our other part, and then we have the whole. So our first thing is to set it up, so 4x minus 12 plus 6x plus 2 equals 160, which is the whole. And then we combine like terms, so we have 4x plus 6x and negative 12, negative 12 plus 2. So 4 plus 6 is 10x. Negative 12 plus 2 is negative 10 equals 160. Add 10 to both sides. So 10x equals 170. And then we divide by 10. So x equals 17. Okay, and then I want ZWY. So ZWY. So that's 4 times 17 minus 12, which is 56 degrees. So 56 degrees. And then I can find XYW. So XYW, that is 6 times 17 plus 2, which is 104 degrees. Which, if I add 56 plus 104, that should give me 160.